Smith Smith here, and I'm going to show you guys what cool vehicles my family members own. Let's get started. Behind me, we have a 1940 Chevrolet Hot Rod. It's my grandpa's car. Very cool car to ride in. I quite enjoy it. As you guys can see, it's got a split windshield. That was, I believe, factory in 1940. It's also got an awesome grill down here, if you guys can see it. It's right down here. My grandpa actually converted these lights here into blinkers. Now that was a really cool thing that my grandpa did, was convert these to blinkers. Now this, it's a steel bumper. You don't want to mess with these. Or else your new age fiberglass car, it's gonna get a dent in it, but this will survive. Now let's take a look inside this beautiful Hot Rod. Oh, and I forgot to mention, it's powered by a 327 small block Chevrolet. As I can open the door here, this thing, it's not too bad. It's a 4-speed car. And one thing to mention, don't use your left foot on the brake. That's only reserved for people that only have to. But this, it's got beautiful dash. I don't remember what kind of paint color this would have had, but this car was redone back in 1981. So it's been a few years since this car has been, like this. Now, as I forgot to mention as well, it's got suicide doors. This is what the rear taillights look like. And it's also got the bumper down here. It's a nice metal bumper as well as the front one. So, that is a look into what my grandfather drives. And in one winter, he actually dailied this thing. He drove it in the winter. It's on a magazine somewhere. I don't really know where it is, but I'm hoping I could find it. I ride around in this car a lot, so it's a pretty fun car to drive. It's known around the town of Ponoka here, so it's all around great car, and I love it. So that's all for this car. We have 3 other cars to look forward to seeing, so let's go to the next car, shall we? We're here at the second car. This is a 1976 Ford Granada 4-door. Now, back in the day, this was one of my mom's high school cars. I love the grill. Got a nice steel bumper, just like the last car I showed. It has a steel bumper. This car is a bit of a maroon color, which I like. It's got a white vinyl top. That was actually a factory option to have a white vinyl top. Let's show you the rest of this car. This car is powered by a Ford Falcon engine, a 302 V8. I don't know what originally came under the hood of this thing, but yeah, I don't really want to go into the interior because, as you can see, it's not looking so good. But yeah, it's a 4-door. Is it a standard? It looks to be an automatic, but if anyone can point out that it is a standard, let me know down in the comment section below. So yeah, it's a 4-door car. I don't hate it. I quite enjoy looking at this thing time to time. But yeah, 302 V8 of a wrecked Ford Falcon. Yeah, it's got a big metal bumper. Still got the hood ornament on it. If you find most of these, they're probably missing the hood ornament. As you can see, this one's still got the factory hood ornament. Now if I come back around here, I'll show you guys the logo that it had. See right there, it's got the Ford logo there, and it should have the Granada logo somewhere, but as you can see, here's the taillights. Very cool taillight design. Love this car. Right here, there's where it says Granada. And this was back in the late 70s. I think this was produced to the early 70s to the late 70s. But there's a look at our second car. Like it, love it, hope to see it restored. Let's move on to our third car, shall we? We're at our third car here, a 1979 Firebird Trans Am. This is actually my uncle's graduation car. It looked a lot better back in the day, I'll be honest, but it's a fun-loving car, 4 headlights. They changed this back. This was before. So this would have came out after 1978, which was the last year for the 77 and 78 body style at Trans Am, and then transitioned to this front end, which carried on from 79 to 1980 to 1981, and 82. Yeah, 82, it changed its front end to a completely different front end than this. It's missing the little Pontiac badge, but that's okay if it's missing the badge. So you take a look at this car this way. So, 3 different engine options for this thing. The first would have been it would have been the Pontiac 400, L78 Pontiac 400. Then it would have been the W72 400, and then it would have been the L80 403 engine from Olds. So this car, you could get this with the standard L78 400. Then you would get the W772 400, or an engine from Oldsmobile. Now that is nice. It's a little worse for wear, as you can see, but it's a pretty good looking Trans Am. Move around to the back so I can show you the back of the Firebird. Now if you've never known where the gas filler on one of these cars is, I'm going to show you. The gas filler is behind this. This is how you fill your gas back in 1979. Fiberglass spoiler. That's how it came. The interior is another worse for wear. But as you can see, it should have the T-tops. If not, then this is just a standard roof car. But that's alright if it's a standard roof car. So, let's move on to our fourth and final vehicle. Standing in front of the final vehicle here, a 1988 Dodge Ram 1-ton. First year for these trucks. So, 1980 started this. Of course, this is an 88 model. So, for those who don't know, this is a first-gen Dodge. They ran from 1980 to 1993. We're only going to talk about this first-gen Dodge here, which happens to be a 1-ton model. So as I take you around this, it's got the nice Dodge logo here. Pristine, chrome. If you guys didn't notice, it's got these little bumper guards to keep your bumper nice and protected. These are actually replaced headlights. So, they're new-ish. They've been on here for a couple years now. As I take you down here, you can see here's the side markers. These were different or the same as on a 79. Of course, this being an 88 model. See here, this is the badge. Dodge Ram badge, first gen, like I mentioned beforehand. It's in really good shape. These mirrors. These are the mirrors I love. They're nice. I think you could find these mirrors on the old school camper special style. But as you can see here, it's got a toolbox, flat deck. It's a nice truck. As I take you around here, it's got a rebuilt 360 Dodge. Fun-loving truck. It's a great truck to have. Show you guys the interior of this thing. This is our second 4-speed car. Or truck, as you should say. It's the second 4-speed vehicle we have. Love the dash. The seats and the door panels have been redone. It's got a radio, as you can see in it here. Nice gauge cluster. Really nice steering wheel, though. It's got the GM logo on it. Star pattern. Really nice truck. And it's got also this blue on the windshield. Really nice truck. It's also, don't forget to mention, it's got wing windows. You just move up, push out. It's also crank window too. So that's it for today. That's the end of this video. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. This helps me to make better content like this for you guys. And that's all for now. See you guys next time on Eddie's Hot Rod Paradise.